Hello everyone, my name is Alejandra Quiroga and this activity is for Didactics of English. Okay. Theories and methods of language teaching. We can see the central issue in the theory of conception of teaching is what essential skill or teaching are assumed to be. Their theories represent different points of view about what teaching is, but when we identify the characteristics of effective teaching, we should implement such as practice in our classes. For example, science. Science research conception is of language teaching are supported by experimentation and empirical investigation. The principal like memory, transfer, and motivation for this method. An example for this theory are mastery learning and programming learning such as audiolingual method. The audiolingual study has shown that learning could be successful manipulated in three elements: stimulus, reinforcement, and repetition. Method in which language learning was seen a process of habit formation and here present memorization and learning. The other example is task-based and effective teacher. In this method, identifying effective teacher and then studying their teaching practice. Effective teachers are typically defined as those who perform better on standardized achievement tests. Okay, and the other conception is theory philosophy conception. This theory is based on posterior condition. In this case, we can find theory-based approaches. This method is ascertained through the use of reason or rational thought. The other example is silent way. It is based on set claims and beliefs as to how learning takes place in adults. The other example is values-based approaches. This is a model from the values on all about teacher learners, classroom, and the role of education in society. Okay, the other example or conception is aircraft conception of teaching. In this method, the teachers are autonomous, analysts, strategic researchers, and decision makers. Such a teacher is reflective as they observe their teaching, evaluate the result, identify problems, find solutions, and try new techniques. Based on this, there is a movement from science research conception towards aircraft conception of teaching, as well as shift from top-down process to bottom-up process as teacher. Theories what they practice or practice what they theorize. Okay, in this conception is something which depends on the teacher's individual skill and personality. This serves to develop teaching as a unique set of personal skills which teachers apply in different ways according to the demands of a specific situation. Each of the theories mentioned above give us an idea that there is not only technique or a way to teach a second language, but many factors that intervene in the selection of the methodology, technique or theory that we are going to apply in our class. The greatest skill we should have is knowing which method is appropriate for me and the group I will face. Okay. The other topics for this video is the language syllabus. The language syllable, for example, is the first type is grammatical syllabus. The grammatical syllabus, it is a method of translating text from L2 and to L1 and deducing grammatical features conducted in the L1. It is very straightforward and needs learned to communicate competence from the teacher. The other type is notional functional syllabus. It takes the desired communicative capacity as the starting point in drawing up a notional syllabus, instead of asking how speakers of the language express themselves or when and where they use the language. We ask what is they communicate through language. Okay, the other type is lexical syllabus. In this syllabus is with a keen focus not based on lexis. Reiterates the mere assumptions. Common words is with the focus, of course, on lexical items vocabulary. Do activities that involve your daily activities using real language, more common words. Okay. And the other topic for this video is the productive and receptive language skill. Okay. Receptive skill. Receptive skill are the ways in which people extract meaning from the language discourse they see or hear. Reading and listening. And productive skill are the ways in which we establish a language discourse that can be received by someone else, speaking and writing. In order for true communication to take place, at least one receptive and one productive skill needs to be used. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much. See you later.